Muy buenas familia, decirle que este vídeo es un extracto de los directos que realizo en la Dimensión Voldemora, esa plataforma de color morada, vamos, la que es innombrable. Denle like si les gusta este vídeo y quieren más contenido, y por supuesto les agradecería muchísimo a que se suscriban también para estar al día. Si quieren saber más, estoy en las redes sociales y la comunidad de YouTube. Ahora sí, disfruten del vídeo. Con vuestro permiso, me voy cenando mientras tanto. Vale, tenía aquí servilletitas. Y vamos a ir viéndolo. Vamos a regular el volumito. A ver si se escucha bien. Y ahora sí. Está bonito, pero... Oye, modo de espera. Esperad un momento. Yo sé que la espera era larga. Aquí. Más o menos. Nada más a los 25. Y señores, prepárense el picoteo, prepárense la comilona, la cenita, porque toca live stream de Honkai Astral Rey 1.2. ¿Ulo? ¿What? Perdón. No habéis visto nada. Claro, no, le di sin querer, en vez de dar al volumen, le di a la reproducción. ¿Ve al volumen? Vale, ahora sí, perdón, ¿eh? ¿Qué hacen estos dos hablando?
Well, speak for yourself. You know, Albert, if I had met you a few years ago, my creative career would have taken a more interesting turn.
¿Qué están hablando? ¿Por el Honkai IPA o qué?
I heard you had something new in the works.
¿Te spoileo? No, bueno, lo de Luca lo sabía. Eso lo sabía desde la E3, no E3, perdón, de la no E3 del Doritos.
Still, when it comes to key plot points, I'm in need of some inspiration.
Y comiendo hamburguesa ricolina, con espinacas.
How about this? We give you some ideas. After all, when it comes to scripts, we're seasoned professionals.
Ya era hora. Los juzgandos y la waifu. ¡Ay, el tráiler! No he visto el tráiler, no he visto nada. Ah, por fin, la continuación. Por fin. Bueno, ¿qué se viene primero, la Kafka o el Blade? Díganme que sí, por favor, la continuación de la trama principal. Boom. Buenardo. Summer Game Fest, exacto. La 9-3. ¡Ay, nueva zona! ¡Nueva zona, ¿no? ¡Ostras! Mira, ahí está el play, señores. ¿Por quién van a tirar, señores? Dejadlo en los comentarios. Yo tiraré por todos. A ver si me sale el Loucha de una vez. Si no, tarjetón. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué era eso? Espérate, ¿zona nueva? ¿Otra zona más? ¿Qué? Pero... What? ¿Y el de los cuernos quién era? What? Pero todo este tráiler pasa más rápido con Hellsing. Yo no me entero de las cosas. Ah, es verdad, los códigos. Me habéis pasado los códigos y no los he canjeado. Tengo que canjearlos antes. Voy a por las copias de los códigos, que me lo habéis dejado por Pinculandia, por el canal de Discord. Buah, estoy flipando. ¿Pero esto qué es?
Vale, voy con el cajeo y voy a abrir la página aquí en la web. No tengo el juego abierto. ¿Qué te aprovechas, Sena? Gracias, Max. ¿Ustedes también cenen algo? ¿Picoten cosas? Es que no había comido. Voy a abrir la página de Honkai. Me gusta el tema, ¿eh? Uy. Está viernes. Oh, fondaco, ¿eh? Yo quiero esto ya, ¿eh?
I'm your buddy Albert, and welcome to the version 1.2 Even Immortal.
¿Qué pasa, Henwick? Que sabemos que te has escapado del contrato con Hogwarts Legacy. ¿Te cansaste ya de salir de ahí?
Special program.
Me sabe de mago.
Today, we have 3 special guests in the hot seats. Introducing.
Hey guys, I'm Cheryl Texera, and I voice Kafka.
Mi
Hey there,
madre.
I'm Damon Mills, and I voice Blade.
Hi,
¿Alguien sabe qué diferencia de tonalidad tiene cuando no es la waifu y cuando no es el juzgando misterioso?
folks. My name is Corey
Vaya
Landis, and
tonos.
I voice Welt. Guys, it's great to have you with us. Man, that trailer was a roller coaster.
No, mío.
Whoa, me already? Okay. It looked like various factions
Qué
were getting ready
qué diferencia
for
cuando ponen
battle.
doblaje, ¿no?
I think we're one move away from a serious showdown here.
Agreed. It was cool to see some new environments and enemies, too. I better get my team in order.
You're gonna need to, my friend. In version 1.2, the Xianzhou Lao Fu
Vale,
will face a
nueva
setback
historia
that
del
threatens
Trozacaminos.
the fate of the
Por
whole
fin, historia
alliance.
principal.
The Trailblazer will need to pass through various delves and arrive at the location of the sealed ambrosial arbor, where a decisive battle with the one responsible for the Stellaron disaster awaits. Not to mention, Don Hung finally gets reunited with
poniendo los
the
tres
Astral
códigos.
Express crew.
Don Hung's journey has been longer than most could imagine.
Care to elaborate, Damon?
I didn't say anything.
Come on, guys. Get fired here. Editors, cut that bit out. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. The story left off on a bit of a cliffhanger last
¿Cómo intentar
time.
mantener el
It sure did.
programa?
Why did Jing Yuan deploy those forces?
Vale,
Who
ya lo
is
caje
he
los,
trying to
los tres
catch?
códigos, ¿eh?
And what about the
Funcionan.
Stellaron hunters? Where did
Funciona,
they go
funciona.
after escaping?
Well, who says they went anywhere?
Cut that out too. I'm sure all these questions will be answered in the upcoming story.
Qué divertidos personajes, ¿eh?
Aside from Trailblaze mission updates, version 1.2 will see new characters coming to the warp. First on the scene.
Ah, Blaze el primero, let's go. Quien quiera el papucho, que levante la mano. Y escribid en los comentarios, malditos, si lo veis por YouTube. Que sí, estoy grabando para YouTube. ¡Guau! Está guapardo, ¿eh?
I have a question for Damon. If
Vale,
say
destrucción
there
de
were
viento.
5 people, would I
A ver las
be
habilidades.
one of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about anything. Okay?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not one of the 5 people, but here is a fact for you. Whenever Blade gets scary, it's the Mara flaring up.
Isn't he always scary?
He usually does what I tell him.
I should probably unpack that a little. Blade
Es
relies
eso.
on Kafka's spirit whisper to suppress the Mara inside him.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You know, most
Oh,
of the
¿qué
time,
dice?
Blade's a nice, quiet boy.
Que tiene mar en su interior.
He's not a strong communicator, that's for sure.
¿Qué te
I'm pretty
contiene?
sure half my recording sessions
Toma
have
desvelando
focused
trama.
on 2 sounds.
Del personaje.
Number 1, Number 2,
I can believe that. It's strange that a lone wolf like him would want to team
verdad?
up with the Stellaron hunters. Unless Kafka's spirit whispered him into it.
Kafka was more of a go-between. The real reason Blade joined was because Elio promised him the outcome he desired.
O sea, que le cure del Mara, ¿no?
Meaning vengeance? Look, a certain someone on the Express has been having
Ah,
nightmares
verdad,
about this
pobre
guy.
D'Angel.
Not just vengeance, a funeral.
his own, to be precise. Through unexpected circumstances, Blade became immortal. His body recovers from the worst of sicknesses and the gravest of injuries, even from death itself. Those bandages aren't for show. For Blade,
En cualquier rato el búho va a saltar y yo se reiría. Nah,
It's a curse
este no
that
es el
follows
juego.
him wherever he goes.
Espérate, que se volvió inmortal por el Mara, ¿no?
Well, let's leave
¡Ostras!
something to the imagination here. I'm sure our trailblazers
Me
will
gusta este
find out more
personaje.
about Blade's backstory as
Qué
things
difícil lo
unfold.
tengo.
But
Todos los personajes de este juego
let's
están
take a look at what
interesantes.
he's capable of on the battlefield.
Hasta incluso los que no
Blade
manejo.
is a wind-type character,
Vale.
following the path of destruction.
Vale,
By
destrucción,
consuming his
pero
own HP,
como
he's able to deal
Clara,
greater
¿no? Un
damage
enemigo.
to enemies. And I guess that's the risk you take when you're immortal. Huh?
Blade's skill consumes a set amount of his own HP and initiates Hellscape. While Hellscape is active, Blade deals greater damage.
Ah, o sea, se
and
quita la
his
vida.
basic attack is enhanced from Shard Sword to Forest of
What?
Swords. While Shard Sword is a single target attack, Forest
Bueno,
of
yo no me hace
Swords
mucha
deals
gracia
damage
esto,
to
Lo
multiple
quitarse vida no, pero
enemies.
como tengo healers, o siempre llevo healers.
La Nidet-bajo entra por todo lo alto.
Hola, Añi.
Cover the set amount.
In that situation,
Viendo la
Blade
Life
uses
ST en
skill,
1.2.
his HP decreases to 1.
Ooh, that sounds a little dicey.
A bit. Well, there's a silver lining. When
¿Cómo está,
Blade's
mi amor?
HP decreases, his talent is triggered, granting him a charge. When charges are fully stacked, Blade unleashes a follow-up attack on all enemies and recovers a set amount of HP. When
¡Oh!
Blade unleashes his ultimate, his HP
Vaya
is set
habilidad,
to 50% of his max HP, and he deals massive damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
Wow.
HP for damage, huh?
Todo me recuerda a
Interesting.
Jutao
No
esto,
wonder
¿eh?
he's
Que
so
recupera vida luego.
indifferent to being healed. Huh?
And the more HP Blade loses, the more damage his ultimate deals.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, cómo mola.
Blade's technique,
Me ha agotado,
Karma
pero
Wind,
bueno, ahora
also
estoy farmeando un
consumes
poco en el
HP and
Witcher.
deals
Dale,
wind
dale
damage to
caña ese
all enemies
Witcher.
after entering battle.
Pegarral, ¿eh?
When it comes to taking
¿Lo estás jugando en Play
damage,
5 o en
Blade's
PC,
more
tío?
afraid of himself than his enemies.
Si está jugando en
This
Play
hurts
5,
me
a ver
more
si ya
than
me lo
it
compro
hurts
ya.
you.
Que está barato, estaba barato.
New ultimate line, anyone?
Tendré que pedir un préstamo, pero a ver si lo consigo. En PC 5,
We can't let
perfecto.
Blaze steal the
Consolona, ¿eh?
show. It's time to talk about
Bueno, ya he
another
cenado, ahora me
stellar
voy a
hunter.
por mi sidra, que la
His
tengo aquí,
partner in
y a
crime,
emborracharme.
Kafka.
¡Ole la Kafka! ¡Vámonos! Lo tengo indeciso, ¿eh? Ya no sé ni a por quién ir. Sí me salen, claro. Ojalá haya reruns o algo. Que seguro que las habrá, pero bueno. No me da la vida.
Kafka's a familiar face at this point in the story. She was
Oh,
the first person the
Perdón.
Trailblazers...
Oh, no me había fijado. Pero estos son los miembros en los que está Kafka, ¿no? Vale, aquí está Blade, aquí está Silverwolf. Aquí se ve claramente dos personajes chicas más. Y aquí como... Aquí como que se ve alguien más. Pero 3 que no se ven.
set eyes on it. Meaning
O sea, son 7,
Kafka
¿no?
must have been there for the Trailblazers' first words. The first step. No wonder so many players are calling her.
Okay.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't think that's gonna get past the editors there, Albert. Look, what I am interested in is this. Since Kafka appeared on Herta Space Station, she's managed to implant the Trailblazer with the Stellaron,
cierto, en
hijack the
nuestra mamá.
Express's signals, and draw the crew onto the Xianzhou Lafu. It almost feels like she has the Trailblazer's destiny in the palm of her hand.
Cierto.
It's like Kafka said. When it comes to scripts, the Stellaron hunters are seasoned professionals.
Well, that might be the case, but that's not to say the Trailblazers' choices aren't important. What's a script without a director?
Reach the end of the story in
Ole.
your own way.
Lo tengo en 2 sitios, PC y Play 5, pues dale caña igual. Sé que es un juego real, pero no es mi estilo de juego, esa es la pena. Esa es la pena.
Oh, so Kafka was born on Terias 5, a
Petruget
planet that knows
5?
no fear.
What?
And literally,
What?
Kafka is unable to feel the emotion fear, and therefore cannot comprehend the value of life.
¿Cómo?
When Elio promised to bring about a change for her, she signed up without a second thought.
Now, for someone who can't
Qué
feel fear,
fuerte.
she's pretty great
sea,
at
tenemos-
making others feel it.
O sea, tenemos a 2 personajes que realmente se han unido a los Stellaron o a los cazadores de Stellaron por una buena razón, ¿eh? para sí mismos.
Scares
O sea,
you more than it
buena
scares
construcción,
me.
¿eh? De
You want me to
personaje.
use my spirit whisper on him, Albert?
Yes.
Nihilidad de
I mean,
Electro.
let's move on to Kafka's combat, shall we?
Oh, yes.
Es una de
I thought you'd
buffer.
never ask. So Kafka is a lightning type character following the path of nihility, and she can deal additional damage over time to enemies. Her skill deals lightning damage to multiple targets. If an enemy is afflicted with DOT, they receive an additional bout of DOT
Entiendo.
damage.
That is to say, if an enemy is already afflicted with DOT, they receive additional damage both during their turn and after Kafka's attack.
That's right. Not to mention, additional damage doesn't replace existing DOT. I mean, did you think
Oh,
Kafka
¿qué
was
dice?
gonna take it easy on him? Come on. And separately, after an ally uses a basic attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. Kafka's ultimate,
Oh,
on the
buenísimo.
other hand, deals lightning damage to all enemies with a chance of shocking targets and immediately dealing additional damage to those already
Esto lo
shocked.
recordaba en el tutorial, ¿eh?
Kafka's technique can attack all enemies within a set
Oh.
range and deals lightning damage to all enemies after
Mira,
entering
mira Luca.
battle.
Mira
How
Luca.
elegant.
Well, she likes elegant things, and there's a certain elegance to combat.
Kafka's abilities are
¿Qué tal de
kinda
sonido?
terrifying.
¿Cualquier cosa,
Her
familia?
enemies are like flies trapped in a web, slowly
Es todo una
taking
arañita.
damage until...
Boom.
Ooh, hey, that was pretty good.
Qué buena. Me gustan estos personajes, ¿eh?
From HP sacrificing maniacs and emotionless sociopaths to the
Me tenéis que perdonar. Ay. Bueno, pues nada, no he
coolest
dicho
hit
nada.
on the block. It's time to introduce our next character.
What? Hey, that is a little harsh. Also, since when did Welt become the coolest kid on the block?
Think
No,
again.
ese es otro personaje, ¿no?
I'm talking about the born and bred Bellabog hero, Luca. Oh, come on.
¡Ale! El 4 estrellas nuevo. ¿Me voy a ver eso? Para ser 4 estrellas nada mal, ¿eh? Oye, qué chulo, ¿no? ¡Qué guapote!
So that's the guy on the light cone.
¡Qué guapote!
He looks a little different on the light cone.
Luca
Es verdad, no
is
spoilearon
an
el cono de luz ya,
underworld fighter
que iba a salir este
that goes
personaje.
by the moniker Luca Strongarm. He's a member of Wildfire and apprentice to Oleg.
Wait, doesn't
¿qué
the
dice?
Underworld have a fight club? I guess that must be where Luca spends his time.
Oh, you better believe it. In fact, he's the Fight Club champion. And not only that, he's also
Yo decía
a reliable
yo.
operations consultant for the moles.
So he's with the moles, huh?
¿Los topos?
Does Luca know he's a member?
Probably.
Vale, no.
The kids of the underworld look up to
Parece un
Luca
deal
and
en LOL. Ah, la vi, ¿te acuerdas? De Jin, de
It's
esa.
just set a good example of
Esa no aparece en la
dedication
serie también, en la de Netflix.
And speaking of fighting, let's take a look at him in action.
Eso, quiero verlo.
Luca is a physical type character following the path of nihility. After
Tipo,
multiple attacks, he's able to launch an enhanced
Vale,
basic
típico,
attack.
vale,
His
tipo
skill deals physical
físico.
damage to a single target
Pero es que
and
parece fuego.
has a chance of inflicting bleed.
And during battle, Luca can obtain fighting will through a variety of attacks. When fighting will reaches a certain number of stacks, Luca's basic attack is enhanced.
His enhanced basic attack deals 4 hits of damage, with the final hit dealing additional damage to enemies currently
Guau,
inflicted
no
with
está mal.
bleed.
Kids today, no respect.
When Luca unleashes
La
his
juventud de hoy no
ultimate, in
respeta a
addition
nadie.
to dealing damage, he also obtains fighting will, and there's a chance of increasing the target's damage received for a set number of turns.
Woo! And when your opponent's fist is the same size as your head, it's time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, well, it's the
Oye, pues
power of
guapote,
those
mira la
punches
postura
that
que me
scares
tiene,
me.
¿eh?
I'm sure having a
Papucho.
robotic arm is also a big help, but I think Luca's strength lies in his love of the sport. Oh, and I almost forgot. When using his technique during exploration, Luca obtains fighting will after entering battle.
What?
Jeez. Does this guy ever take a break? Well, it
Ole.
was great to start off the program with a character deep dive. Next
Eso.
It looks like we've got 2 brand new
Eso, a
5-star
la
light
trama.
cones coming to the warp in version 1.2.
Wow.
Let's start with
Wow,
the Path
wow.
of Destruction light cone. The
Hay que ver,
unequal side.
hay que ver lo que hacen cada uno, ¿eh?
Question. The Paradise Blade mentions in his ultimate line, is that where he's standing right there?
I don't know what paradise means to you, Corey, but a barren sword-filled wasteland isn't my idea of a vacation.
Speak for yourself. Here's a fun fact. Each of those swords had an owner, and Blade was the last one to see them alive.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
claro, es
So
inmortal,
he
¿no?
killed them for their swords. Only a brutal, calculated, jealous mind could do something like that.
The maniac and sociopath
Ya
segment is
se de
over.
maníaco se como te terminó. Me encanta el
Moving
búho.
swiftly
Oh,
onto a 5-star
oh.
Path of Nihility light cone. Patience is all you need. Here, we see, our resident sociopath
Qué
again.
guapa. Quiero que me invite a cenar
Well, looks
también.
like Kafka's waiting for the main course to arrive
encanta.
there.
What do you think's on the menu?
You wanna guess?
Hay que ver lo que hacen cada uno.
What are you looking at me for? Come on, nobody eats out. During the first phase of version 1.2 in the character warp, a lost soul.
Vale,
Trailblazer
primer
can
banner,
obtain the
el de
limited
Blade.
5-star character Blade.
Con
During the same
Natasha,
phase, in the light cone event warp,
también la
the drop
físico
rate of the
y
5-star
Arlan.
light cone, the
Y Aslan.
unreachable side, will be boosted. And during the second
Swan
phase of
se
version
llamaba.
1.2 in the character warp, Nessun Dorma,
Vale, y Kafka es quien
Trailblazers
tiene a
can
Luca,
obtain the limited
a
5-star
Shampoo
character
y a
Kafka
Serval.
and 4-star character Luca. And during
Vale,
the same
vale.
phase, in the light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, patience is all you need, will be boosted. And
Kafka es quien tiene a Luca.
that's a wrap on banners. Ooh, I need to lie down.
Ay,
Don't go anywhere,
pobrecito.
Trailblazers.
Pobrecito. Vale. Los 3 códigos ya están en el canal Vinculandia, ¿eh? Y para cuando vean este vídeo, seguro que ya se pasan los códigos. Son 24 horas. Así que vamos a pasar para adelante.
Welcome back, everyone! As
Welcome
mentioned
back.
At the start of the show, in version 1.2, before the Trailblazers' decisive boss battle, they will need to pass through various delves. No surprise then? That 1.2 would unlock
Dos
2 new
nuevas
areas,
zonas.
the Alchemy
No vi
Commission
mal.
and
Dos
Scale Gorge
nuevas
Watergate.
Now,
zonas.
the Alchemy Commission.
Porque
Is
la
that where
1.1
the
no hubo nada.
Xianzhou makes its medicines?
Métete los códigos.
Oh, you
Guay.
got it!
Guay, guay, guay.
The Alchemy Commission is one of the 6
Ya a ver si
commissions
me
of the
pillo
Lost
al
Food.
Loucha de una vez.
And for no prize whatsoever, can anyone name all 6?
Oh, yeah, let's see. The
Oh.
Alchemy Commission, the Divination Commission.
The Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, the Cloud
verdad, eran seis.
Knights. Oh, shoot, what was that other one?
Drum roll, please.
Ala,
Realm
vale.
Keeping Commission.
De militación del
That's
territorio,
right,
vale.
that's right.
The
That's
Alchemy
right, that's
Commission used to focus their efforts on the way of immortality, but these days it's all about medical research and treating diseases.
Es verdad que
Now,
están
the
buscando la inmortalidad.
Trailblazer came face to face
Pero se
with
está
some
provocando una
Alchemy Commission
enfermedad
folks
y
in
transformando a los
exalting
monstruos, ¿cierto?
sanctum, but things seemed a little off.
I don't want to create more work for the editors, but I have a
Qué
theory
rica está la
that the
sidra.
reason why that
Adjacent to the Alchemy Commission lies
¿Qué?
Scale Gorge
¿Y esa
Watergate,
estatua?
the realm of
Ah,
the
del aquel de
It's just
cuernos que
annoying
vimos,
us
¿no?
now.
We've got a lot to get through. Oh, where was I? Oh, along with the Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape come new puzzles.
Yay,
seems
nuevo,
like Trailblazers
nuevo
will face a lot of new
puzzle, yay.
challenges on the road to the
¿Cuánto
Ambrosial
tardan en meter las dos
Arbor.
nuevas zonas? Pues
Can't
cuando
wait.
vengan la 1.2.
Albert, are you making Corey read off the teleprompter?
Puzzles are the only new challenges Trailblazers will be facing in these areas. There are monsters afoot. First up, a creature of indomitable
Oh,
size
no.
and destructive power, the malefic ape. And next on the list, an entity
Mira,
rid
nuevo-
of the
nuevos
burden of
bosses,
humanity
nuevos
that has
enemigos
remodeled itself
para
in the
farmear o
way
algo.
of immortality.
Bueno, farmear no hay nada nuevo, pero...
And finally,
Yen Ching?
¿Qué?
Why did the general's aides attack a Cloud Knight lieutenant?
No me lo esperaba.
All will be revealed in the version 1.2 story.
I think we skipped an
Tras que
enemy,
uno de los
Albert.
psicoestrellas
You
permanentes
mentioned
del
a
enemigo.
boss lurking on the CN.
Yo aún no, a veces el juego, madre mía,
Care
ya.
for a sneak peek?
Oh, how could I forget?
Al menos no van al ritmo de Jesse, parece una historia interminable. Seguro que Honkai está re terminante. Guay, esta mamacita. Tenía que ser villano. Mira, 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 mira. Mira, mira cómo le dan el pechamen. Oh, what? Pero, what?
Hold on your hats, folks.
Que tiene
It's
tres
Fantilia
fases.
the Undying, wielder of the power of both the destruction and the abundance. In her first phase,
Destrucción
she
como
summons
abundancia,
abundance
¿qué?
lotuses to restore her HP and reduce the player team's skill
¿Qué?
points.
Weakening her enemies and strengthening herself in one fell swoop? Yikes.
That's why choosing the right moment to destroy those abundance lotuses is so important. Eliminating
What?
an abundance lotus recovers 3 skill points.
Well, you know, when you borrow something, you gotta give it back.
Now, in her second phase,
Tiene
Fantilia
tres
uses her
fases.
destruction power
Filipendo,
to summon destruction lotuses. These lotuses reduce ally max
Vale, ahora
HP,
destrucción.
and when in bloom, deal damage to a single target.
So, should we just wait for them to stop blooming before we take them out?
No, I doubt the power of the destruction is as simple as that.
Oh, you're not wrong, Cheryl. When the lotuses aren't in bloom, their
Pero
toughness
cómo
doesn't
mola el
receive
boss.
damage. As such, Trailblazers should seize the moment when the flowers are open to break their weakness. And finally, in the third phase, Fantilia goes golden. What terrible trick does she have up her sleeve? I'm afraid Trailblazers are gonna have to wait to find out.
Jo.
I'm
No le
curious,
spoilea la
where
trama.
did Fantilia even come from?
¿Te gusta que te den el
How come
pechote?
she
Tú
can
como
use
me
the powers
conoces.
of the
Por
abundance
supuesto.
and the destruction?
¿A ti no te gustaría que te dieran el
To be that
pechote?
guy again, but all will be revealed in the version
ti no te
1.2
gustaría,
story.
cabrón?
Anyone here
Yo me
get
tengo
déjà
tiempo para
vu?
planear el juego como para esperar
I
esto.
can't go spilling all the beans.
Yo
When the
estoy en
main
los
story
dos.
combat draws to a close, Fantilia the Undying will join the Echo of War
Oh,
and drop the advanced trace materials
wow.
required for Blade, Kafka, and Luca.
¡Ole!
Regret
Para nuevos
infinite
personajes.
overdrive.
¡Let's go!
And a quick reminder, Trailblazers, Echo of War has a limited number of weekly rewards, so don't forget to plan ahead.
Espérate, ¿qué?
Also, in version 1.2, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Celestial, is arriving, which drops the brand new character Ascension material.
¡Oh, qué
Ascendant
nuevo!
Debris. This
Vale, tu
is
enemigo porque hay
also the Ascension
nuevo.
material required for Blade.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's time to talk about version 1.2 events.
¡Oh, eventos,
I've been
eventos,
waiting for
eventos!
this segment. Let's start with Tales of the Fantastic. The crisis on the Xianzhou
Whoa,
Laofu
¿qué es
has
esto?
subsided, and the feats of the Nameless can be heard on every street corner. Starskiff Haven storyteller, Mr. Cien, is interested in the Astral Express's tale, eager to work his storytelling magic.
Oh, yeah, the storyteller.
Yanshin
I'm
Otaku, muchísimas
familiar
gracias por
with
ese
him.
follow. Bienvenido a la
I wonder
familia.
what he'll do with the Trailblazers story. His artistic license and collage editing.
¿Te gustan los
bring
pechotes y meterte la
all kinds
cabeza?
of tales
Sí,
to life.
Well, that's
satisfactorio.
Mr. Cien, all right. To spruce up the tale, he's
Es muy
given us a
satisfactorio
set
y
of
puedes juguetear con
protagonist
ello.
models.
Protagonist models?
Mhm.
What's that?
I hear it's kind
¿Cómo
of a
sabe Ginny y yo
magical
los gustos que
object
tenemos?
invented by one of the script writers at the Emerger Club.
Vale,
It
¿qué es esto?
industrializes the script writing process. As long as you follow its guidance, you'll be able
Buenas,
to captivate
Jax.
an audience
No sé,
with your
no sé si es Jax,
storytelling
no sé
to
si es
unleash
Jax,
the full
pero
potential of the
me quedas con Jax
protagonist
porque eres muy
model.
mono.
The Trailblazer must accompany Mr. Cien into the past
Jugaría con la
and visit
amiga, mira.
historical battle
Qué atrevido
locations.
se me volvió.
Now, the name
Vete
might
pa'
be a
aquí
little
y te dejo.
dull, but don't
pa'
underestimate the
mí.
protagonist models. Different combinations have different effects. Once the protagonist models have been properly refined,
Oh.
Legend of the Trailblazer
¿Eh?
can be a runaway hit.
Oh,
Lo digas
that
tres
sounds
veces,
like
te lo
a
digo
fun
solo
event.
Well,
una. Y con
there's
esto te
more where
quedas.
that came from. The next event is called Underground Treasure Hunt.
Anda, una
The Underworld
segunda.
appraiser, Bellaway the Miner's Lamp, is making a comeback.
They say
O sea,
that in
eso es en
Belobog's
el
great
Belobog.
mine, ancient
Sí, en
ruins have
Belobog
been
este.
discovered where many rare treasures and relics are waiting to be identified. However, According to the senior treasure hunter Axe, there exists a space beneath the ruins where relics of even greater value may be found.
Vale.
The only thing is, the road
Mira,
to the
nos
ruin
dan el
depths
objeto
is filled
raro.
with all
Hay que hacer
kinds
este,
of
chicos.
danger.
Esto es
Treasure
importante,
hunters
¿eh?
must
Este objeto es
seal
súper raro,
themselves
¿eh?
and explore sealed areas in order to progress deeper into the ruins.
I'm sure these sealed areas are full of hidden treasures.
Oh,
but,
con puzzles y
there's
todo.
always a catch.
Surprise and danger rolled into one. I'm sure Kafka would get a kick
What?
out of this.
Treasure hunters will need
O sea, no un
endurance,
puzzle, es un
courage,
juego de
and
mis...
insight if they
Anda.
want to succeed. It's almost certain that the sealed areas will contain enemies, but supplementary
O sea,
items
seleccionas
and
cosas al
key
azar y
cards
te
to
puede salir
other sealed
combate.
areas are the
O
secret to
bonificaciones.
progression.
Curioso,
This is
curioso.
a solo mission, right? It sounds like a tough challenge to take on alone.
Oh, they won't be alone. During exploration, treasure hunters can be sure to run into familiar faces.
Let's hope that we're happy to see them.
So do treasure hunters get any kind of special rewards?
Of
¿De verdad?
course! In the underground treasure hunt event, aside from the usual stellar jade,
Ostras,
treasure
majada,
hunters can obtain
evidentemente.
the themed Where's the Rabbit chat box.
¿Qué es eso?
Isn't the rabbit in the chat box?
It's a treasure chest. What I'm trying to say is, the theme of the chat box is called Where's the Rabbit?
Okay. So the rabbit's in the treasure chest, right?
Vale, pero queda el conejo.
In version 1.2, the message and chat box functions will be enabled for the first time.
¡Ah,
Trailblazers can
coño!
obtain and swap between chat boxes. And I'm not just talking about
coño!
the friend chat screen.
Es para
I'm
decorar
talking
nuestro
about the game's
WhatsApp.
character interaction chat boxes
¡Qué
too.
fuerte!
Oh, I love the rabbit design.
¡Qué fuerte! ¡Qué
It seems like
fuerte! Me
something Claire would
encanta.
like too.
Quiero ese
Yeah.
conejito.
So cute.
Do you think
Yo quiero ese
Sarah could have
conejito tan
designed it?
mono.
Oh,
Interesting thought.
Espero que en el
Safe to
pase de
say
batalla lo
that
pongan
chat
también.
boxes will continue to get updates. Trailblazers will be able to view and swap between those they already have, as well as view those they've yet to obtain. On to the next event.
Otro
Where
evento.
are you, Mystery Trotter?
This really is the version of
Ostras, sobre el
missing
chanchito
creatures, isn't
este,
it?
el que nos
The
da
good
cosas
news is,
este.
all of them can
O
be
sea, que nos
found.
da objetos raros.
Regan
Bueno, más
Abellabach has
dinero
come
extra
across a
y
new scientific research
Jade
gadget.
incluso.
Homemade sensor number 223. The device is able to detect mysterious coordinates that display abnormal
Oye,
readings.
oye, pues no
I
estaban los
recognize
eventitos,
that
¿no?
abnormal reading. Isn't that just a try?
Más
Oh,
acorde con el
don't
juego,
tell me
no
that
como
we have to
Helsing.
fight it. I mean, sure, it's a little scary, but it's cute, right?
If I told you it dropped stellar jade, would that change how you feel, maybe?
Yeah, that thing's bacon.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what's tastier than bacon?
What?
Forgotten Hall updates! In version 1.2,
Ah, vale.
the brand new memories
¡Uh!
of Ciencio,
¡Qué regalo el
Stories
personaje!
of Novice's Trigger, will be arriving.
Yeah, now we're
¡Ostras!
talking.
That's not all. After clearing the Forgotten Hall Memories of Cienjo Stage 1,
Señora, necesito
Trailblazers
lucha.
can obtain the 4-star
Necesito
character
lucha.
Yukong.
Cool.
In addition to
¡Qué
the Forgotten
fuerte!
Hall, the simulated universe will also be receiving an update in the form of
Mundo
World
7.
7.
¿Qué? Nuevo mundo y
And
nuevos
the brand new planar
artefactos,
ornaments,
Filipo.
Vigilant Arena, and Broken Keel will be added to the World 7 immersion device.
Wow.
And the
¡Qué
ride
fuerte!
doesn't stop there either. In version 1.2's Planar Fisher event, Trailblazers that successfully challenge
Ah,
the
esto ya no lo
simulated
dieron en la
universe
1.1,
can obtain
creo.
a set amount of double
Que nos
planar
daban
ornament
una
rewards.
determinada cantidad o
Meanwhile,
max
in
de
the Alchemy
extras.
Commission's Cavern of Corrosion, Trailblazers can
Vale, nuevo set de artefactos. Incrementa máximo de vida. Vale, este primero. Oye, este es bonito. Este es bonito. Es muy bonito. A ver, pone... Incrementa máximo de vida y cuando... Ah, cuando se da un golpe y su vida es consumida por un aliado, su daño crítico se incrementa a un cierto número de turnos. Este efecto es atacable. Vale, este efecto puede ser sustituido. Incrementa, creo... ¿Esto es velocidad o esto qué es? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Esto es velocidad? ¿O especial? Este parece ser perfecto para... Porque si su daño y su crítico incrementa por perder vida, este podría ser para Blade y este perfectamente para Kafka. No sé si es habilidad especial. Chojin, gracias por esos 5 vitazos.
9セラマスボニート、S アイトボスオータスラビオス。
Lo que tú quieras. Voy a probar una cosa, el PC si dejo de depender, es el PC petó. Ostras.
Obtain the brand new cavern relics, Longibus Disciple, and Messenger Traversing Hackerspace.
Nice.
And finally, in 1.2's Realm of the Strange event,
Oh,
players that
¿tú qué?
successfully challenge the Cavern of Corrosion can
¿Qué es
obtain a
esto?
set amount of double Cavern Relic rewards.
¡Ole! Doble artefacto,
Yeah.
yay.
I think we're gonna pass up.
Farmear ricolino.
Over to you guys.
No problem, we got you, buddy, we got you. In version 1.2,
Ole.
the 2 companion missions, Letter from a Strange...
Vale, 2 historias legendarias, es decir, la de Kafka y la de Wicón, creo que se llamaba esta mujer que vino en la 1.1.
For I Have Touched the Sky will be
La que no me
arriving.
sale y no va a
In Letter from a
regalarla
Strange Woman, the Trailblazer will
con
receive
el
a request
abismo
from
o el de
Kafka.
los
As for how the
desafíos del juego.
Trailblazer should respond, I
Ese está
only have
permanente.
one thing to say. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know.
Henshin, aprende, Henshin. Nos dan historias legendarias buenas y de todos los personajes.
You won't
Y hay del
regret.
permanente, de todos los permanentes.
All will be revealed in version 1.2 story.
Isn't he supposed to be passed out?
I think someone's playing sound bites. I should say a little something about the other companion mission. In For I Have Touched the Sky, an accident has occurred in Stargazer Navalia.
¿Eh?
When the Trailblazer investigates, they find a girl in trouble.
Ah,
Who could
vale,
she
la
be?
de
And
Vicón.
what secrets could
Abajo.
Yukong be hiding?
Thanks for watching
Ve,
Keeping
Yukon.
Up with Star Rail.
Hey, sound guy. A little early on that one.
Before we bring things back to a close here, let's talk about the ever-popular reward events. Version 1.2.
¡Ole! ¡Ole, Henshin!
Check-in
¡Aprende!
event.
¡Que actualización días gratis! ¡Los
During the event,
cago!
as long as Trailblazers
Aprende,
log in
Henshin,
for 7
maldito.
days, doesn't have to be
Cada
consecutive. They can
actualización. No
acquire
te
10
gratis.
Star Rail special passes.
Yes, I love a check-in event. Yes,
¡Hola!
let's do it.
That's
¡Let's do it!
exciting.
¡Ole! ¡Ole! Me
Somebody
representa!
get Corey some
¡Ole!
water, please.
Vale, el último código, ¿no? Y ya con esto acabaríamos, ¿no? El live stream.
Last time.
¡Qué guay!
Well, I said it last time, and I'll say it again. Time flies when you're having fun.
¡Oh!
Another special
¡Oh!
program has come to an end.
No, llegó a su fin. Quiero este fondo. El wallpaper engine.
Gotta
Como mola.
be that boss fight for me. When the crew fought the Doomsday Beast and Cocolia, Welt was watching from the sidelines. This will be the first time we
Ah,
see them
¿verdad?
on the battlefield. So watch your
El Misery,
back,
gracias por ese follow.
Fantasia.
Bienvenido, familia.
I'm excited to see
Gracias,
more of
gracias.
Blade. Heck, I recorded
Bienvenido.
enough fighting efforts to lay down an album. We better get some fight scenes, come on. Not to mention, it seems like him and Dan Hung are finally about to meet. Something tells me they're not gonna settle things over a cup of tea.
Uh-oh. As for me, it is all about Kafka. Although I am curious about the Tales of the Fantastic event, because this sounds like Trailblazers have plenty of room to get creative.
Seems like
Yeah.
we're all a little biased here. but one
Totally.
thing is for sure, 1.2 is a version to look forward to. Albert here has done a good job keeping us in check today, you know, and there's still a lot of mystery out there for you Trailblazers to delve into.
Qué guapos son los
You
trailers
guys
aquí
were a
también,
handful, all right. But hey, we made it out alive. That's it for Honkai Star Rail version 1.2 special program, folks. Thanks again to all you Trailblazers for tuning in.
Cómo
See
mola.
you for the next one.
Bye,
So long,
guys.
bye-bye.
Chao, 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 chao. Oh. Oye, está chulo, ¿eh? Está chulo y los dos personajes que se vienen son potentes. Uy. What?
The Interastral Peace Corporation has just declared the latest galactic bounty hunt, calling for the capture of the Stellaron hunters. According to reliable
Espérate,
sources,
¿qué?
Kafka and Blade are expected to appear at the upcoming Cosmic Refreshment Supplies event.
What?
It is a high risk of destruction. We urge the public to remain vigilant. We will announce the whereabouts of the outlaws in due time and
¿Qué
are asking for
coño?
your assistance in bringing them to justice.
Global Beat. Próximamente habrá un evento de algo. Puede ser algún evento de. Yo qué sé, de conferencia o algo, una expo manga estilo Honkai Star Rail o como el Henshin, no lo sé, me queda flipando, ¿eh? Súper fuerte.